Evening all. This is the centre of Bournemouth on Saturday night, Sunday morning, and I'm out with the Bournemouth town pastors. We've just been seeing there's loads of police around. It's amazing. I've never seen so many police. It's all kicking off a little bit at Cameo up the road, and there's been news of an attempted stabbing at McDonald's, and one of the bar staff has got a knock on the head. So it is a bit lively, but we've been able to give a glass of water to a guy who was rather embarrassingly had fallen asleep in a stone trough. And we've been able to chat to a few of the people, including one of the bar staff who delighted in showing us a photo of his model train set that he'd set up at home. But just having a chat with us was one of the good things. And then we've had one guy who's telling us a bit like Rodney, one day we'll all be millionaires, but we should do our bit to help the homeless. So lots of life out here, and lots of life that you meet as you go along, and lots of great stories. I was in Blandford on Thursday with the Nourish team, and Gail and Heidi and Sophie and Nikki, and just thank you for what you're doing out there. There's a lovely story they were talking about, the story of the coat, and someone who'd been at the food bank and then at the larder for a year, but was a recovering alcoholic, had been dry for more than a year, was eating better, had lost 9 stone, and was telling Heidi, you've really motivated me, helping me through being at the food bank and then at the larder. Well, a coat came in, a really lovely coat, and Heidi was saying, does anybody want to want this? Is it, and went to the lady and said, do you want that? She said, oh, I'll never fit into it. Go on, have a try, said Heidi. And it fits. And she says, the first time I've been able to get into something like this since I was 14. It's lovely to talk at Nourish about the fact that I think it was 13 households are now stable enough to have moved on both from food bank and from the pantry at Nourish. So they're beginning to see real outcomes from that. And talking of outcomes, in the email version, I'm going to give you a few more of those big numbers, the things that give you an idea of the scale of things. So, total food bank vouchers in the last quarter, over 2,000. And another 900 holiday and school vouchers. That's 25% up on the same time last year. Well, it's getting a bit lively here. So the pastors had a verse this evening that they prayed before they went out, and it's from Romans 8, and in the Message verse it says, meanwhile, the moment we get tired in the waiting, God's Spirit is right alongside helping us. We don't know how or what to pray, it doesn't matter. He does our praying in and for us, making prayer out of our wordless sighs, our aching groans. There's going to be more in the email version, but good night from here and have a good week.